Hi everyone, I am Toby Ayeni and this is my first impression of the Samsung Galaxy S8. I'll be starting off with the accessories because there's a unique offering from Samsung. So you get the usual accessories which include the adaptive fast charge brick, a USB Type-C cable, the USB Type-C connector. You actually have two USB Type-C connectors, and finally, and the one which I am most excited about, you have the earphone. Now guys, this earphone is worth $100. Yes, and it's different from the regular earphones you're used to seeing from Samsung. That's because this is 8 kg baby. So you're getting 8 kg earphones from Samsung, and unlike the regular earphones you're used to seeing, this one comes in braided cords, which makes it more durable. I've not tested the quality, but expect my opinion in my full review. With that out of the way, can we get to this? Now I'm going to pull off the wraps of this. Oh my god guys, this is pretty. Guys, this is beautiful. So, I love the way Samsung packed a big screen experience into a body that doesn't feel like such. I mean, this device is so handy and it is so slim. Now, isn't it amazing that Samsung went from this, by the way guys, that's the Galaxy S4, to this in just 5 years? Like, it is quite amazing. So I'll be setting it up real quick. Guys, I am still on about the display. I mean, it is unimaginable that this is actually a 5.8-inch device, and it doesn't even feel like a 5.8-inch device, whereas the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, which is also a cool device, is a 5.5-inch device. Now when you put this closely, you notice something. The S8 looks smaller, the S8 looks slimmer, and I can't understand what sorcery that is. Now moving forward, one thing I also like about the S8 is the fact that irrespective of the color you choose, you get an all-black display in front. Now S8 and S8 Plus look like something straight out of the future. Now this is largely because Samsung has reduced the top and the bottom bezels. They are now smaller, and when you mix that with the curves, you get an illusion of an all-screen display, and that is why Samsung tagged this phone Infinity Display. Another thing to note about the Samsung Galaxy S8 is the fact that the aspect ratio is different. Now almost every premium phone I've reviewed come with 16, the usual 16:9 aspect ratio, but on the Galaxy S8 it's not so. Instead you're getting 18.5:9 aspect ratio. Strange, but that's the only way Samsung could achieve a display that is this tall. So with that, you can see so much more on the screen. Moving to the buttons and placement, in front you get to see the LED notification light. There's the infrared LED, and this is for the iris scanner. There's ambient light and proximity sensors, the receiver, and then you have the 8MP front-facing camera and the iris camera. Now moving to the bottom of the device, you notice something. Now if you are a Samsung person, you notice there's no how you're going to notice something, and that something is the absence of the physical button. Yes, no more physical button. Instead you have soft buttons that live beneath the screen. And one cool thing about this button is that it has a haptic feedback. Now what this means is when you touch it, it actually feels like you're touching a physical button. Like it sends this vibration that makes you feel like you're touching physical buttons. Now with the absence of the physical buttons, it means that you no longer have the fingerprint scanner in front. Now Samsung moved it to the back of the device, which might be a little awkward, you know, because it's up there. When you think about it, you realize that there might be moments when you might accidentally touch the camera sensor instead of the fingerprint. But if you get used to it, it shouldn't be a problem. But if you think you didn't get used to it, Samsung has done another cool thing. And this time around, they've introduced the iris scanner, which is actually as fast as the fingerprint sensor. Still on the back, you have the 12.2MP camera. By the way, even if this is the same thing as the one on the S7 Edge, I want to assure you because I've tried this out, that is not the same sensor. So you still get the same megapixels, but you have a smaller aperture, and Samsung had definitely changed the sensor, because the camera on the S7 Edge and the camera on the S8 Plus or the S8 are quite different. Like, they are different, trust me, and I'm going to show you all that in a full review. Moving forward, you have your single LED light, you have the sensor for the Samsung Health, and that's basically what you have at the back. Of course, you have the Samsung logo, you have the glass back. Now to the sides, on the left side you have your volume button and the Bixby button. Yes, there's a specific button for Bixby. Now if you don't know Bixby is Samsung's voice assistant. So the same way you have Siri for iPhone, Google Assistant for Google, Cortana for Microsoft, you have Bixby for Samsung, but it's not yet fully activated as at the time I'm making this video, but hopefully Samsung would activate it after this video. Now on the right side you have the power button, and that's the only button on the right side. Moving to the top of the device, there's the SIM card tray or slot for your SIM cards, the dual SIM cards, or your SIM card, one SIM card and one micro SD card. There's also the mic on top. Now moving to the bottom of the device, you have the usual earphone jack, there's USB charging port, there's the mic, and finally you have the mono speaker. Now when you talk about the weight, the S8 weighs lighter than the previous version. It came in at 149 grams as opposed to 156 on the S7 Edge. Now moving to the software side of things. Now guys, Samsung really did a good job, a really good job, because they went from this to this. I mean, the UI on the S8 and S8 Plus have been revamped and it looks good. I've not been a fan of Samsung's touchscreens. I always install a third-party launcher, but when I saw the UI of the Galaxy S8, I actually thought to not use a third-party launcher, and that is a huge feat for Samsung. Like, I love the fact that the icons have been changed, they now look much more cleaner, and everything just looks smooth, clean and beautiful. And that's one word that I would use to describe the S8: beautiful, futuristic. It is really a cool device. And on the feature side of things, you get the usual stuff, which include the wireless adaptive charging, there's NFC, and there's the IP68 water resistant feature, which protects it from situations like this. Yeah, that went well. That's basically all you get with the S8 and the S8 Plus and my first impression. And if you think all I said was, you know, hyping and whatnot, how about you hear from others? Like, I went to Unilag to interview MIT students, and the interview was quite interesting. You should watch it till the end.
Hi everyone, so I am with Kike Lomwa,
Ayodele, Manfred,
Ogechi,
Dami, Shino,
Veronica, Boing,
Arumola Radewale, Bella.
Alright, so I'd want you to fill up the phone and let me know what you think about the S8.
First of all, the phone is sleek. I'm actually a programmer, so when I see some things that is sleek, beautiful, I don't know which word to use. As in, it's just wow.
It's very sleek, and I really like it. It's neat and it fits me.
It fits you.
I'm actually surprised to see it look this small. Like, this is not supposed to be 5.8 inches screen. It's just so portable and sleek, and it's unbelievable really. I'm surprised to see this more. It looks more like a 4.7.
I know.
The design is very fine, and I think it's very unique.
design is very unique.
I wasn't expecting something as magnificent as this. As in the screen is lovely. I still can't believe I'm holding a screen this large in such a small frame. They were able to cram in 5.8 inch, isn't it, into this small footprint.
Like it doesn't feel
exactly, it doesn't feel real. And I'm trying to. The whole thing looks like glass. Everywhere has a sensor. You know, everywhere is just a screen, and it's so lovely. It's so beautiful. I can actually get my eyes off it. Now, they've done a very good thing. They've done away with the home button, the physical button that I hated so much. I did. I don't believe, I think I'm futuristic like that. I believe phones shouldn't really have buttons anymore. Let everything just be a sensor. If I want to increase my volume, I just have a way of, you know, doing something geeky.
The design is unusual for Samsung. Yes. I have this belief that Samsung usually have the same design for any of their.
I think that should be like iPhone.
Okay, let's take the usual Samsung brands of S series. You can't really tell S4 from S5 except you are really a techie. Really, usually they have the same design, the same shape, the same screen size. Most of the things are the same. So this is something different, as in very, very different.
Yeah, it's sleek, it's really sleek, it's slim, it's not heavy. Yeah, which is very nice, and it's not hot. The way I'm feeling it compared to some other smartphones before. So I think this is really cool. I think this will be my next mobile phone.
So coming from the iPhone experience.
It's a bit handy.
Okay.
It's an improvement on the former the S7, slimmer, longer. Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
Sleek. The phone is really sleek. I would like to get one. I'm a Samsung person, so I really love this. It's so sleek. The camera is whoa, as in I'm whoa, and the 4 gig RAM is it's everything. 64 gig inbuilt. I'm a phone freak. I'm a gadget freak. I'm a lover of Samsung, and I'm using the Level U already. I'm using the Samsung phone already, but this Samsung Galaxy, this is way different. I mean, this is way different. I've read about it, the iris scanner. This is way different. Big ups to Samsung. I would like to have one.
I'm very, very impressed. Because I actually thought that moving this to the back was a bad idea, but it doesn't actually seem so.
It's very, very, very slick. Why is everybody saying slick this morning?
It looks girly.
Yeah. One word to describe the asset.
Cute, sleek. I can't. No, one word is not enough, right?
Wow.
Different.
Phone is everything. It's everything.
Elegant, sexy, stylish, awesome.
It's undescribable, but it's unimaginable. In fact, it's out of this world. It's out of this world. It's the future, as in Samsung. Big ups. Please, I want to have one.
Sleek.
It's a word actually enough. This is amazing. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. I need to get me one of these.
So if I were to give you this phone, you would?
I'll use that as the backup to my phone.
Don't provoke me to anger.
No, I'm not going to give you again. So if I were to give you the Galaxy S8, you would?
I'll take you out on a date.
Take me out on a date to where? Which country? Because they are dates and they are dates.
We'll go to Istanbul.
Igbo ni mo, I'm going to the east, Istanbul.
Okay. I wouldn't mind.
I expect you to tell me you would probably kiss my feet.
I won't kiss your feet.
I will kiss the feet of everybody in the department.
How fast do we hear of this?
I'll do anything you want me to do.
You would wash my clothes for a year?
No, maybe for a week or something.
I would disappear. You will see me again.
I will love you for life. For life, I can assure you.
Maybe carry you on my back all over this place.
You can't carry me. We're both small. Doesn't matter.
Don't ask, because now that you're asking.
So just let me know what you would do if I gave you the S8.
Okay.
If I were to give you the S8, you would. Bye-bye.
Interesting, you should watch it till the end. So guys, that's all from me. And yeah, I'll catch you in my next video. Do not forget to subscribe, and yeah, don't forget to tell me what you think about the Galaxy S8 in the comment box. I'd really love to know what your thoughts are. And yeah,